Good morning, good morning, good morning, all of my great trade geniuses out there. Welcome back to Trade Genius Live. I'm your host and the brand ambassador of the Edge from the prop firm, Trend Genius. Bam, had to get my sign on. Good morning, good morning. Let's see who we got in the building. Let's see. My brother T. Pruitt, always at the top of the list, UNV Brewer. That's what's up. V. Brewer said, good morning and welcome new members. You know what he about to say. Smash that like button, pull up your charts, turn on your trade copier, and let's get it. That's what I'm talking about. That's a morning. That is definitely that is one heck of a good morning. How would I say? Welcome, intro, whatever. Mr. Cologne, good morning. My nail girl, good day. Mike, good morning. Laser focus minded. Yo, Trinelli Nell, morning. Kaz, Grand Risings. T Mac, Grand Risings, let's get it. Jerry Jack, a.k.a. Mr. Payout in the building. That's what's up. What we got? Marvin, what's up? You're not seeing the stream? Probably because I got in like a minute. I started like a minute late. C. Moody, that's what I'm going to call you. I just like the name, bro. Good morning. Janice, good morning. Sneehall, my sister, good morning. Aqua, good morning. Lynn Foley, good morning. Serena, good morning. Great morning. People are trying to get his turn of flavor Pop-Tart. He said he'll be here soon. Top of the morning. So my sister. Canary, what's up, babe? Hope everything's good. Good to see you. Marvin said, good morning. Price action looks like it never moved. Right. Corbs, good morning. Ricky Barno, good morning. Moodinator. Oh, Moodinator. Got you. Okay. Hey, you know what? I love the breakdown of the pronunciation. Moodinator. Gotta love it. Moodinator. Let's do it. Hit that like button. As Kyle said, that boy got that head out with that fresh shave. Oh yeah, I got the head out today. Yes. Why not? You know, it needs some sun though. I need to get into some sun. Trinelli, you making me feel. See what bullies do? Put my hat back on. Nah, I'm just playing. Rebrewer said, what you say, Soak? He said Rebrewer showing off. That's funny. Paula Trades, good morning. Heaven, enjoy life. Good morning. Edgar Martinez, good morning. Marcel, the future option, good morning. C. Moody is cool too. I don't know, I like them both. C. Moody just kind of remind me of home. That just reminds me of home for some reason. It does. C. Moody, it reminds me of home. Miss T and her 3, hella bands. Yo, good morning. All right, y'all. What we got here? What's this boy doing? I'm over here checking out I don't know, Lazy got some stuff he got going on over here. So yeah. All right, cool. Let's get into it. Bruh, Anita, what he said? I need to go ball. Y'all chill. That's funny. Brick, good morning. All right, y'all. How are y'all feeling this morning? Let's audit our feelings. Let's get it cracking. How are y'all feeling? While y'all are one wording me in the chat, I want to know what y'all feelings are. How y'all feeling? We do this every morning. Let's get it. So I will let you know I'm feeling good. Good morning, Mr. New Orleans. That's what's up. And theme music about to be hitting too. I got some theme music. Yeah, somebody laced me yesterday. So I just got to put it into the production. I'm gonna hook it all up. Today. So we be rocking for I got 2. So I can do one for the members only, and I can do one for the morning live stream. That's fire. Bought my first prop last night. That's what's up. So congratulations. T Mac said great. Corb said feeling good. V Brewer said awesome. What we got? Sneehall, my sister, said blessed. User IH5FW said blessed. Laser Biden, good morning. Good to see you, my brother. Benjamin Cologne, good and ready. Laser focused mind said he's prepared. C. Moody said feeling good. Kai said learning. Lynn Foley said determined. Serena said prepared. As always, Serena's always prepared. Jerry Jack said great. Benjamin Cologne said on the road. Okay, be safe, brother. Gonna start trading silver overnight with my new prop. That's what's up. I know you feeling good. You got that workout in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, well, that's what's up. That's right, That's right, JR. You said he was gonna be in Brazil. That's what's up. Out there speaking Portuguese. That's what's up, man. T. Pruitt said bless. Tired today, boss. What you must have been up late. Up late. Burn the candle at both ends. I'm feeling great and ready for what the market brings us. Let's get it with caution. Absolutely. Great statement. I like that. Let's get it with caution. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. I like that. I like that. Lynn Foley said determined. Kai said ready. Mike said ready. My nail girl, good. Iffy with price action though, scared to hold if this keeps up. We ain't never scared. Remember that, my nail girl. We ain't never ever scared. No feelings at all. You know what I mean? We take if it's a high probability setup, we take it and we live with the results. Janet says she's feeling blessed. That's what's up. All right, so let's get into Heaven Enjoy Life said great and blessed. All right, y'all, let's get into what we got. We got about 7 minutes for the open. News at 10 again. Yep, you're exactly correct, my brother. Let's go ahead and get our screen share rocking. Boom. Wrong one. We need to be here. Why are you over there? I don't understanding. All right, so we need to do this, and we need to go here. Bam. All right, cool. So Wednesday, we did have news this morning at 5:15, and it definitely brought some volume into the market. I'm sure y'all saw that. It brought some bearish volume. We also have news at, let me refresh this. We also have news at 7 a.m. PMI, red folder and orange folder Treasury Secretary Bessent speaks. I'm kind of new to this gentleman, or gentlewoman, not sure, but because it could be a woman, not sure, but I think Bessent is a guy. Nevertheless, we'll be keeping our eye on that. Other than that, nothing pretty much going on. We got some stuff going on in the overnight session. We'll talk about that in the members only stream tonight. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Trinelli, I read that. That's what's up. Night owl, but it's the gym. It's beating the brakes off me. That's good. That's good. Remember, when you're working out and you feel in pain, that's just weakness leaving the body. Just remember that. People don't know that. All right, let's jump to the charts. All right, let's go ahead on. Let me jump to the 5 minute just to kind of get our little candles going. Get this off my chart. I don't even know why that's there. All right, cool. And let's see here. All right, so we're going to mark off our zones, right? 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. This is the time from last night. So anyone that's new to the channel, this is a little cheat code on how we get an idea of what price may do once market opens. Excuse me. So with that stated, let's go ahead and see what we got. So we're looking to see if London took out Asia highs and or Asia lows. So this y'all know from 5 to 9, that would be London, not the complete London session, but it's the time we mark out for our cheat code. And of course, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. is the time that we mark out for London, because this is the time frame for London, not the full London session, but what we mark out for our cheat code. All right, so let's go identify the highs and lows in the Asia session. It'll be highs are here, lows are here. All right, so let's see what London did. So London high would be here. So London did take out Asia highs. This would be London low, but it did not take out Asia lows. So with that stated, we look for the market to be bullish today. We're not married to that bias. It's just a gauging point. And of course, price can change. News can change that. So just keep that in mind. We're not married to that. Doesn't mean that, we're going to just be taking longs today. It does not mean that. All right. So for everyone that was on the session last night, we all ate off the 5-0. Once the 5-0 hit right here, just pretty much just kind of reversed and just been bullish ever since, but pretty much ranging in the same area. It did make all-time highs last night. So I'm thinking something like this. I'm thinking price is going to do something like this. Go up, sweep that, and then make its way. Come on. And then make its way down. That's what I think. Of course, it's never what I think, but just kind of looking at everything, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking price is definitely going to take the highs. You know, NQ always loves to go and sweep the high or the low of the previous session. So of the overnight session, excuse me. That's what I'm thinking. Of course, I can be definitely 1,000% incorrect, but that's just what I'm saying. Not a prediction. It's just a bias, just what I'm saying. All right. Oh, he said it's like 74 right now. I know the weather's good out in Brazil. Other than that, we got about a minute and a half before market opens. My TV. I'll put my TV right here. I'll put it right here. Oh, you know what? Where is my... There we go. There's my scrolling ticker. All right, cool. Let's just put him over here. All right, so let's see here. Chrissy, good morning. Regina, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. On a major bullish trend for like a week, right? That's why I was saying. That's just why I'm saying. Why I was saying, like, remember we were talking about it on the members only stream last night. I'm talking about like, oh shoot, where's my? Oh, I didn't put it on. Oh, okay, hold on, y'all. Where we at? Okay, I'll do it later. I just realized that I didn't put the opening week gap from 2 Sundays ago on my micro chart, but it's all good. Market's about to open in about 20 seconds. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Let's see here. Let's see what we get. All right, market is open now. All right, let me get on the 1 minute. What's going on? My indicators, come on, indicators, get yourself together. There we go. All right, so almost did not sweep the high, almost. Well, let's see. So that means what? Let me check my daily. That means daily strat is invalidated. Nice. Well, one box checked. Yeah, one box checked. Definitely not won't be taking that. Yep, DS is invalid. Let me go here and let me go put that in there. Go here, here. Let me go to NQ. Start putting this in. What do you say? The sales today was due to. Oh yeah. At everyone, DS invalid. Let me drop the link in there so folks can jump in if they want to. All right, so let's see. Let me check the 15-minute time frame. All right, so this would have to stay bullish to get a 15-minute banger. I will not be taking a 15-minute banger today if it does set up. I just don't. That's just not what I'm seeing. But you know, we'll see what it does. But if I do, I'll probably take it on demo. If anything, I won't be taking it live. I'm not. I mean, I know that we've been making all-time highs, but I know at some point, because we've been bullish for a very long time, that this is going to pull back pretty substantially, and I don't want to get caught up in that. So just err on the side of caution. I will not be taking the 15-minute banger today. I'm ahead of you logging out and back in the stream. Oh, you're ahead of me. Oh, wow. Got to give you props for keeping up with the comments trend. Got to be tough while trading and with the delay. Yes. Wine breakout strat once again in just 1 minute. Nice. Appreciate that. So, yeah, bro. Excuse me. I'm getting better. I remember when I first started, I'm telling you, it was tough. Now, I ain't gonna say it was tough, but it was some work. You know what I mean? Like it was something new. I had to get used to it. I was not used to doing any of this stuff prior to my trading. When I traded, everything's quiet. Think about that. Ain't nobody in the house. It's just me and I'm doing my thing. So I had to, learn, get some understanding as to what's going on. Well, we just swept London. So let's see what we get. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking 15-minute banger today. I just don't see it. No, it can go and do 1,000 ticks and have to do it without me. Like I'm really, really just that much. I'm really, really that much on my game. So, is anybody in anything at the moment? Anybody in anything? Oh, well, goodness, look who showed up to the party. Look who showed up to the party. Good morning, Empress. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Take this out of my ear. Let's see, he might hit back. All right, cool. Good to see you. We was looking for you. Yes, we were. I think that was a couple of days ago. That might have been yesterday. I was calling. I was asking for you in the chat. I was like, "Yo, no, sorry, waiting on the 5." Right? Oh, okay. No, so I got you. T Mac said, "Nope." He's like, "Nope, waiting on the 5-0. I want to sell off. Easier to have targets going down." Right. That's the other thing too, y'all. Good. Thanks for bringing that up, Britt. But that's the other thing too. Like, there's no targets up here. You know what I mean? And just my 2 years of trading, when there's no targets, you know what I'm saying? Like it's I don't know what you want to call it, but it's trying times to some degree. So when I say what I mean by trying times, like for me, it's hard to take a trade when there's no targets. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to having targets, period. I think I'm gonna rock. Lazy got a little setup on the 15-minute, y'all. I think I'm gonna go ahead on and rock it on my bigger accounts. Yeah, I'm gonna rock it over here. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it right here. All right, and that would be, bam.
Order submitted.
Yep.
Order canceled.
Let me put that back. I put it in the wrong spot. All right, there we go.
Order submitted.
Yes. Now price is making its way down, which kind of and like I said, I'm never trying to be right, y'all, but I always just go off characteristics of just what I've been seeing from this pair, and it's doing exactly what I've seen before. Go take out these highs, or I'm not gonna say highs, but like go make its own all-time high and sweep the London high, and then continue on in the opposite direction. Let's see. I started to build my house, so I haven't been active on the chart. Oh, you building your house? You back in the States, or you're not in Bahamas, right? Are you building something in the Bahamas, or you back in the States? You know what? I should have called Granny. Been like, where's she at? For me, it was also a delay about 2 minutes. I realized it when trend said it's 1 minute until market open while it already passed. Yeah, just want another with London breakout. Definitely done for the day. Now it's going to be a good day today. That's what's up, Corbs. Congrats. Yeah, y'all, just to let y'all know, we are about 30 seconds. I think I'm about 20 to 30 seconds. There's a like 20 or 30 second delay. So it is what it is, unfortunately. I've always knew that. But just wanted to let y'all know that that's what it is. All right, so let's see here. Lazy got a sell on the 15-minute, y'all, just to let y'all know. I'm gonna go ahead on and take it. I'm taking on micros, though. I'm not taking on minis. Yeah, his the what's the name is just too. The
order submitted.
The stop loss is just too crazy. So Kiara, good morning. I don't think Lazy confirmed it. No. Let me see. Let me check. Because when I just last looked at it, so maybe he took it off. Okay.
Order failed.
Well, I'm in it. I was about to cancel it and it tapped me in, so we'll see. I'm in it. Let's see. My risk is low anyway, so I'm not really too concerned. But yeah, I'm in it. So I was just about to exit out and it tapped me in, so I'm in it. That's all good. Yeah, no, he didn't. You know, he had it up for a minute and then that was it. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my little
Order failed.
I'm gonna take my little $72 in profit. How about that? How about that? And I'm out. Amazing trade. Amazing trade, you guys. Amazing trade. But yeah, it hit like $72 and I just exited. So we good. I took sales off this 1 hour zone I have. That's what's up. Yeah, price is just playing around. I guess it could be like that because we got news popping in. So we'll see. But yeah, the funny thing is he had it up the whole time, and then right when I look back, I saw, right when y'all said it, I look back, I'm like, oh, okay. But okay, cool. All right, cool. Let me go back and just make sure I sent off that last. Yeah, I did. All right, cool. But yeah, not pretty much too much of nothing at the moment. Oh, let me check the 15-minute time frame. I don't think, yeah, we got about 5 minutes. Let's see here. If this doesn't close bullish, there'll be no 15-minute banger. Even though there's no 15-minute banger for me, as I stated, I would take it on demo. Definitely not seeing buys. So, but 5-0 reentry is kicking. I heard that. Serena, you back? You back in? Serena, you back in on the 5 minute? I mean on the 5-0? Yeah, 5-0 reentry is back in though. Yeah, I'm good on that. That's funny. That would be the first reentry, right? No. That's not true. That would have been the second reentry. Wait. Hold on. Let me get my wits together here. I took sales. Yep. Actually, yeah, because it right here is where was it? Right here is where it got stopped out at. Actually, right here, we got stopped out. So yeah, so that would be, let's see here. Actually, that would be the second reentry. Yeah, that would be actually there's a reentry before that one, but yeah, because this would have been the reentry here, but then you would have got stopped out again. So you're right. This would have been the second reentry for the 5-0 from last night. But nevertheless, no one should be in that anyway. So why are we doing that? Let's go ahead and get our mental muscle rocking. Might as well. All right, y'all. We got 77 viewers, 41 likes. Let's get them likes up, please. 36 more likes is all we need. That's all I ask. Likes don't cost you nothing. They're free. Couple of clicks, and I'll take care of the rest. Chatted with Euphoria this morning. Didn't know he was located in Thailand. Said it'll be hard for him to join us on the live stream. Yeah. I told you he ain't. And the funny thing is, I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, cool. Yeah, he ain't. I already know he ain't trying to do it. All y'all could hit him up. Like I would say all y'all just hit him up. Say, hey man, why don't you come on a live stream? We would love to have you over there. Y'all just hit him up and just see what he say. And actually, he's not in. Where are we at? What's today? I think he's back in. I know he's going back to Jordan. You know, he's Jordanian. He's from Jordan. So, I know he said he was going back, but yeah, if y'all want to, yeah, third or fourth reentry, actually, absolutely, Serena. Yep. Good. I know you did. I know you were just talking. If that was $1 million question, I would have got that one. I know you ain't jumping that. But yeah, so I would say all y'all, like, especially ones that have talked to you before, hit him up and just see what he says. Just hit him up. All right, we got 47 likes, 75 viewers. Come on, y'all. Let's rock it. Let's rock. Rock with me. All right, so we're going to get on our question of the day. We have about 17 minutes and 40 seconds before, excuse me, before news comes out. So question of the day today is, is your trade based on clarity or pressure? Is your trade based on clarity or pressure? One word me in the chat. Is your trade based on clarity or pressure? Let me know. Clarity or pressure? What are your trades based on? Clarity or pressure? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Clarity or pressure? We got 75 viewers. We got 50 likes. Y'all don't like me. I'm starting to learn that. Y'all don't like me. I'm going to shut the stream down. Y'all don't like me. It's cool. It's all good. As long as I love myself, that's all that matters. Well, I'm going to say 26 of y'all don't like me. 50 of them love me. Paula Trey say clarity. Come on, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get our mental muscle working. Is your trade based on clarity or pressure? One word me in the chat. Clarity, clarity, clarity. Kalita said pressure. Okay, let's keep going. That's 4 folks. We still got another. Like, there we go. I entered in on minis by accident and counts as soon as it hit break even. Puckered up. That's what's up, Felix. He's like, he's like, what's up? T. Brewer said clarity. And Dog said clarity. V. Brewer said clarity now. That's funny. Clarity usually, but for HSS, I feel the opposite. That's what's up, Donovan. Both of them. I like how you said both of them. but I'm getting better. That's what's up. Paul Key, that's what's up. Nail Curl. Should be clarity, but sometimes it is pressure. No doubt. Edgar Martinez said clarity. Clarity. D Young, clarity. Marcel, clarity. Trinell, clarity. My island girl said clarity. Clarity if my mind's right. Come on, peeps. Smash the like button. That's what's up. See, y'all getting V Brewer. Y'all getting them hot. Lynn Foley said both. See, I got my goons in the I got my goons and my backup in the comment section for everybody who don't be liking. Yep, they're gonna come for you. Take this out. They're gonna come for you. So let's get them likes up, y'all. It don't cost you nothing. Nothing. But yes, clarity or pressure. Wow, that thing did do a little something too. I figured it would. Where we at? All right, cool. So where we at? Clarity, but sometimes pressure, and that's where I messed up. Lazy is calling C plus shorts. Yeah, you know what? I don't know why he even took it off, because I know the strategy, even though I don't trade it. And just looking at it, like, yeah, it was the same. It was the same thing. It may have changed from A plus to C plus, but yeah, it still was. Yeah, I thought it was I thought it was a good a good trade. Just kind of just looking at structure, confirmation, stuff like that. I'm like, okay, this is a good one. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in on demo.
Order submitted.
Even though I already know it's long gone. Yep, that trade's long gone. Long gone. All right, cool. Let's get in it. So just remember, clarity leads to consistency, right? When everything is clear, that allows you to exercise consistency very, very well. Clarity is what we always need. We never want to take trades based on pressure. If we're taking trades based on pressure, what does that mean? That means that, first of all, there's emotions when we shouldn't be trading with emotions. And number 2, emotions, pressure, same thing, leads to mistakes, right? Should be no pressure. Shouldn't be taking trades there should be no pressure. If you're feeling pressure when you're taking trades, you got some stuff you got to work on. It's very, very important that. Nice. That's what's up, Joseph. Good job, my guy. Yeah, I should have left my trade on. I don't even know why. I should have left it on. Like I knew what I saw. But anyway, it is what it is. That's the thing about being on stream and trying to trade and all of that. Be a lot of things that I'm still working on, but I'm going to make sure I start sticking to my clarity. And when I see what I see, take the trades. But anyway, so we always want to make sure that when it comes to the way that we take trades, we want the picture, the story, right? We want everything to be clear. If there's any clarity, if there's anything that's not clear to you, like you feeling emotions, you're feeling pressure, don't take that trade. Because trust me, it's going to lead to mistakes because you're going to either rush, you're going to not pay attention to something, or, something of that nature. And we always want to make sure that, once again, we do this every morning, that we are auditing our feelings. You're feeling any kind of pressure, anything, it's time to back away. You know what I'm saying? It's time to back away. So when I say back away, meaning like back away from the charts, you know what I'm saying? It's time to, make another decision, and take another position. And that'll be a position to sit on your hands and to lean back, not take a entry position. So it has to be clear. If it's not clear, then think about it. If it's not clear, then you need to think about your strategy, your steps to that strategy, your setup, but everything needs to be clear. If you have a good strategy, if you back tested the strategy and you did everything the correct way, you back tested it going back 3 years, you demo traded it, then what does that mean? That means you understand the strategy, you understand how it works, and and you know what you need to see to implement it. And if you have that, there's no pressure in that because you're just following the strategy rules. So there's never no pressure there. So if you're feeling pressure, it could be a couple of things. It could be emotions, but it also could be you ain't backtest that strategy. So you don't have the how would I say, the confidence to know that strategy is going to do its thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to think about that. That's why I preach back test those strategies. If you're not back testing them, then that's going to allow more pressure to come into your trading game. You have to back test. You have to practice the strategies. Don't shortcut this thing. I'm just trying to tell y'all, do not shortcut this thing. That's what's up, Soap. Have a good day, my guy. Damn, the prop account just refused to let me in on a trade. Would have hit daily ET in like 30 seconds. Of course. Oh, never thought it's possible, even allowed through the possible hedging anyway. We'll try to back test it. Yep. Got your full TP, Britt. That's what's up. Shout out to Britt. I knew I should have took that trade. Straight up. I knew I should have took it. Meaning when I still saw what I saw. It's funny. He invalidated his own trade that hit. So I saw something that he did not see. That's the only thing I can say. Yeah, but whatever. I'm about to take this order off, my little demo. And guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to shut this down over here. And boom, logged out of those accounts. And I'm about to log out of these accounts because my trading day is over. All right, cool. So real simple. Pressure leads to mistakes. Clarity leads to consistency. We want consistency in everything that we do. Let's make sure that what we're looking at before we place an entry, everything is clear. If it ain't clear, you need to go. There's some things you need to go check. You need to go see if possibly you need to back test that strategy more. Because if you're still practicing, right, then that means you need to back test. Right. That's absolutely Bossy B. Rather close out early than pay extra bills. My copier didn't work. Happens like that sometimes. Yeah, it's just the life we live in. Lucid Flex profit target should be 25 plus. What account size? 5 evals crossed. Payout on 2 accounts. That's what's up. Shout out to Marcel. Got the 5 evals pass. Crossed the payout on 2 accounts. Nice. Dope. Felix, what size account do you have? Oh, okay, cool. Let's do it. $25K. If it's $25K, I started trading my TradeGheenyuz account linked with TradingView, but I can't set a TP or SL. Sometimes I'm driving for work doing my trading. All right. Yeah, Jay, got you. Let's see here. So I can't keep looking at my charts. Let me see here. So I clocked into work. Before I clock into work, I have a question on trading. An account linked with my TradingView, but I can't set a TP or SL. You can't set a TP or SL, Edgar? Let me see here. So let me get in my demo account real quick. So you got your TradeGheenyuz link to TradingView. When you say you can't set it, what is it telling you? Is it giving you an error message? Is it telling you like it's rejecting or something like that? It's like saying like order rejected or anything like that. See y'all for the 5-0. Have a great hump day, everyone. That's what's up, Britt. Have a great day. See you a little later. So I can't keep looking at my charts. Got that. Where did this thing reverse at? Oh, it hit this. Of course. Can't even hit this. What's the name down here? All right. Edgar, let me know. Let me know what you got. So Felix on the 25K. Let's see here. No, I don't think oh, you talking about profit target? I think that's correct. Let me look it up for you. You said 25K Lucid Flex. Let's see here. No, profit target. Oh, that's the pro. Profit target is 1250. Yeah, profit target is 1250. So let's see here. Let me make sure I'm answering your question correctly. Yeah, it's 1250 on a 25K flex. Yeah, 1250. Cool. Yep. So if you hit 2500, then you up. You all the way up. For real. So let's get to this tip of the day. What we got? Damn, blew my consistency rule at 3.7K now. Yeah. Consistency is 50% of your profit target. Excuse me. Dang things got me over here drooling on myself. It's crazy. I can't even talk. 50%, of course, of 1250. You already know what that is, right? That'll be 625. So just keep that in mind. If you went over the consistency rule, remember it's EOD, it's end of day. So you can get back under. Paul Key, have a nice day. See you tomorrow. That's what's up. So yeah, but you can get it back under though. All you got to do is just take trades in the opposite direction, but be really quick about it. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of, you almost got to be a scalper in a sense. You got to kind of scalp and then just get yourself back under. Every time you see price go in a certain direction, just go the opposite way. And you can do that. Easiest way you can do that, Barbosa the Great. I see you. Thanks for sliding in, my guy. Good to see you, brother. As always. All right, so here we go. So this is what you can do. Because I'm sure you're trading on TradingView, right? You can do this. Let me show this. I'm going to show y'all a little trick. So let's say, well, this is the first thing. If you're in a prop firm and you go over your consistency rule, you just got to make sure that they don't have a micro scalping rule. If there's no micro scalping rule, then you can do this. If there is a micro scalping rule, you can't do this. I know Tradeify has a micro scalping rule, so you can't do this on Tradeify. But I've done it on Lucid. I've done it in a few. Let me see. Lucid. You can do it on TEF. You can do it on My Funded Futures. You can do it on Apex. Let's see here. Lucid, Take Profit Trader. Then you can pretty much do it on at least the ones that I trade. So the easiest way if you're trying to lose money is just do this. Show y'all right now. So price is buying, right? So I'm gonna jump in a sell. Let's just do this then. Let's do it like this. Let's just go here, and we're gonna go here. All right, I'm in a sell, right? This is all you gotta do. Just reverse, and then just keep reversing, and just keep reversing, and just keep reversing. Oh shoot, I'm not even sharing my screen. I'm tripping. I'm gonna do it over. I'm gonna do this over again. All right, so if you wanna lose money, the easiest way to do it is use the reverse tool. So what you would do is you would go ahead on and get in a trade in the opposite direction. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I wasn't screen sharing. So the easiest way to do that is just, if it's selling, what we doing? All right, so I'm just gonna jump in a buy because it's selling, right? All right, so what you wanna do is just keep hitting this reverse button. Keep hitting the reverse button. You will make money. It will make some bread, but you can lose bread like this. Just gotta keep reversing. But as you can see, I'm reversing everywhere I lose. Like I said, you'll be making some money here and there, but you just got to keep reversing. And you can get down. This is the way that I do it. That's how I get it done. So that's the easiest way to lose bread and get under. I don't do it on micros. I'll do it on like 1 mini. And I'll do it like that because, of course, on 1 mini, when I'm reversing, the amount is going to be, of course, much more because it's a $5 tick value. So just keep that in mind. And dog said drooling. The doctor said last week he was okay. That is funny. All right, we got news in about 2 minutes. Yeah, man, it's these Invisaligns, bro. These things, you know what I'm saying? I be saying stuff and it's like the part that's on the top of the one on top. On the inside of my teeth at the top roof of my mouth, my tongue can't never sit right on there when I'm saying S's. I feel like I have a lisp when I'm talking. And doggy, wow. Just DM me. All right, let me check it right now. Let's see here. Even if it says, let me see what it say. Yeah, see, your consistency is red. It says 100%. It should be in the green. Yeah, you made $18.95. Wait, let me see here. Yeah, you see your profit target went up to $37.92. Yeah, it went up. And see how your profit target increased because you were over. Yep. Yeah, you're over. That's why. So even if it says that the profit target, even if it says this is as the profit target back, right? I don't want to lose money, then I still have to hit that profit. I'm using Lucid Trade of 8. Yeah. No, you have to stay under the consistency rule. So if you notice, your target it got higher, right? Because your target would have been, let's see here. Your target should have been 650 because you're in an eval. And there's a 50% consistency rule on your profit target. Your profit target is 1250. So that means you can only make 625. You made 1895. You know what I'm saying? Which is good, but unfortunately, you're over the consistency rule. So your consistency is at 100%. Your consistency needs to be under 50. That's why if you notice your consistency rule is red, and look how your profit target increased. Even your target at the very bottom where it shows start and then it shows target, your profit target now is 28,793. Now what you can do is, right. So you can just go in and do that. Go in here, price is buying, hit that sell, right? And then just keep reversing. Being that it's buying up, there you go. See, you want to just kind of just quick with it, because you'll notice when you're quick with it, you'll see some profit in there here and there. But all right, so being that it's moving up, you just want to just do this, like right there, boom. You just want to just keep reversing. If you see price moving, then of course you can hold it, but then you'll be kind of dealing with this, right? Because price is in a little weird area, right? I mean, I'm on the 5 minute, but you get the idea. So basically what you want to do is, of course, if it's going in the opposite direction, you want to hold it. If not, then you would want to, so you want to prevent this. You want to prevent like you doing this right here. Like, hitting 100, hitting $200, because of course that's going to be working against you. So just want to make sure you just keep reversing it, and you want to keep it red in here. That's how you do that. because prices, prices just kind of zoning at the moment. And what I want to say, news did absolutely nothing. So that's pretty much how you would do it. Real simple. And get yourself under. It may take you some time, but you can do it. Let's see how prices kind of going. Buying right now is probably going to go hit this fair value gap, but that's the idea. That's the easiest way to do it. Morbid Drifter, what's good? I know, bro. Okay, so those reversal buys you were doing. Yes, it's not just reversal buys. It's just reversing my position. So it's buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. What is consistency rule on 50K eval? For what prop firm, Ricky? If you're speaking on Lucid Flex, 50%. 50%. If you're speaking on Lucid. So let me know just to make sure I gave you the right information. But that'd be the easiest way to do it. And we really had no, let me see. Let me go to 1 minute. Do you have any volume at 7? Yeah, a little volume candle at 7. Or was it 7:15? No, it was 7. It was 7. So news already has passed. All right, cool. Well, yep, this will be our news candle right here. Little volume came in. Nothing too crazy or major or anything like that. So, well, let's just get out of there. Let's go ahead on and jump into our tip of the day. Let's get that rocking. So, tip of the day today is what is one thing I always talk about? One thing I always talk about, right? Yeah, I know I always talk about being what? Being a process-driven trader. That's why discipline is always visible before profits are. Okay, cool. I'll check it. Moodinator. Moodinator, I got you. Lucid, yes, it's 50%. Mostly on all Lucid accounts, consistency is on the flex. On all the flex accounts, they're all 50%. Let's see here. Yep, all the Lucid Flex are 50. Consistency rule is 50%. The Lucid Direct, those are 20%. Definitely stay away from that. And in the Pro accounts, let's see here. %40 in the pros. Yeah, 40% in the Pro accounts. 40. But Lucid Flex is really what you want. Literally, if you're going to get Lucid accounts, get the Lucid Flex. More flexibility, right? It's just the best account to have. All right, so let's talk about this. Discipline is always visible before profits are, right? It's kind of something that I always talk about all the time. Being a process-driven trader. Yep. You got it. No problem, Felix. Anytime, my guy. If you aren't disciplined, trading will definitely make you. Well, make you or break you, right, Jerry Jack? Because some folks are stubborn, right? It's going to make you or break you. That's for sure. It's going to be one of the two. It's either going to make you or it's going to break you. Hopefully, it makes you. But if you wait for it to get in the negative, then reverse. Yeah. Just wait for it to get negative. Every time you see red, I'm going to show you again. Oh, you just want to just get in a trade. So it's buying, I'm going to sell. And then what I want to do is I just want to make sure I keep seeing red in here. You know what I mean? Every time I see red, I don't want to see no green. Sometimes you'll see green. You know what I mean? And I don't like to hold it when I do this because sometimes holding it, you may be making $100 or something like that. You don't want to do that. So you always want to make sure that you just keep reversing. And you'll get in the groove to where you'll notice like every time you reverse, it'll be $100, $50, stuff like that. So you just got to work with it. And it may take you some time. There's been a time where it's taken me like over an hour to get under doing this. Excuse me. Man, that felt good. But yeah, so that'll be the way you do it. Just want to keep it red in there. And of course, if you're in a buy and it's constantly selling, then just hold it. But you just want to make sure you're not making any profit. That's all. And like I said, it took me an hour one time, literally an hour to get under. I had to get down I was over like 2 bands and I had to get down. I was over 2 bands and I end up doing this. I end up within that hour, I end up being up 3 bands. Yeah. And I just kept doing it. I just stuck with it. And then finally I got it under. But you can play with it all day. Remember, you have end of day, Felix, right? End of day, meaning you have until 5 p.m. Eastern. So if you got to be at it all day to get under, then you just got to be at it all day. Yeah, keep refreshing Lucid dashboard to check prices going down. Yeah, you know what, the dashboard is not going to keep up with you. Just make sure that you're keeping up on the best thing to do is just look down here. Just pay attention to this. Don't worry about what Lucid is doing. Yeah, because the dashboard may not update. Just make sure you're getting under here. You know the number that you need to get under? Make sure your account balance says that. As long as your account balance says that, then you'll be fine. Because remember, you're micro scalping right now. The system is not going to pick all of that up immediately. I know it's supposed to be real time, but sometimes it's not. So just pay attention to down here. Just know what you got to get under and just pay attention to that number. Once you get under, the dashboard will definitely refresh and it'll definitely update itself. That'll be the easiest way. That'll be the easiest. I like things simple, so I like simplicity. So that'll be the easiest way. So let's get back into this. Absolutely. Let me put that up there. Put both of these up there. Shout out to Jerry Jack, aka Mr. Payout. That's the better mindset. Oh, that's not the one I wanted up, but that's still good. This is the one I wanted up. I wanted this one. Everyone in the group, keep saying it. I will be a profitable trader. Grain it into your brain and your heart. Absolutely. You got to speak it into existence. No doubt. Very, very good point, Jerry Jack. That's why Mr. Payout be getting 11 payouts in a row. You know what I mean? It's all mindset. It's mindset and discipline, period. So just keep that in mind. So let's jump back to our tip of the day. So think about this. Process will always precede results, right? Always. Good habits show before profits. Think about that. You got to have good habits before you can get to the profits. Remember, that's why I always say profits are a byproduct of what we do. That's the end result. Think about everything that has to happen before we get profits or before we even get to a payout. I talk about this all the time. Being a process-driven trader. You shouldn't be on the charts talking about, oh, I need to make 500 today. It's impossible. That makes no sense. No one should be coming into the market talking about, I'm gonna do this dollar amount every day. How is that even possible? Realistically speaking. For one, that's a prediction. And then you know you're dead wrong because you're predicting. You know what I'm saying? You know you're dead wrong. Literally, you're dead wrong. You're predicting. You know that's wrong. We're never predicting. You know, you can say, you can have a bias, right? A bias is a bias. You're not married. That's why I say we're not married to it. If you're married to your bias, then your bias now is a prediction. That's why we're not married to our biases. That's why we're looking at confluences. We're looking at this. We're looking at that on our charts. We're looking at, all these different things that can impact the trade, right? Those are the good habits. These are all the things that are done before we get to profits. It's process first. And you got to stick to your rules consistently. You can't be on your rules for 3 days and then you fall off your rule on the 4th day, and then you jump back on your rules for 3 days and you fall off for that's not consistency. You playing. Like, this your business. Take it seriously. This how you eat. This how you gonna feed your family. You don't go to work and play around at work, right? You clock in on time. You make sure you do everything that you can before anything happen, possibly get fired, get written up or whatever. But guess what? Think about all the processes that you have to do at work before you get your check. It's the same thing. It ain't about to give you the money first before you do anything, right? You got to go do some work. And then you get your bread. Think about that. It's the same thing. Process. It's process first. It's process first. Before anything. It's process over everything. Literally. Profits do not matter. If you don't have no process, you'll never get to no profits. I can promise you that. And you will not get to a payout. It's the way it works. It's not what I made up. It's the way it works. Period. So remember that. It's the same thing. Good habits. You want to exercise good habits. If you got bad habits, you need to one thing you can do, something that I've done. Get a sheet of paper, draw a line down the middle, T on top, line across. Good habits, bad habits. Write all your good habits down. Write all your bad habits down. And then guess what? Nothing else to be said after that, right? You know what you got to work on. Period. Nice. Took some time, Felix, but now you see you can do it. That's a little cheat code. That's what's up. Now you know where you need to be, and hopefully the dashboard is showing it to you in real time, but if not, it'll definitely update. Just make sure that your dollar amount in the account is where you need it to be. Don't worry about what the dashboard is saying. Just worry about that first. As long as you get that right, everything else will catch up to itself. But that's what's up. I'm glad you got underneath. But yes, so execution versus outcome, right? What, you just going to go straight to outcome? How are you going to have outcome without execution? Just like how are you going to have profits without process? It just don't go together. You have to put both of those in, how would I say? You have to put both of those in the space that they need to be in. Profits are over here. And to get over there, I got to do all this stuff before I can get over there. All of it, whatever that is. So just keep in mind, do not be a profit-driven trader. That will not get you far. Do not say, oh, I'm going to come into I'm going to make 500 every day. That's my goal, to make. That could be a goal, but don't be married to that goal, right? You shouldn't even say anything like that. The whole ideology should be what? I'm going to take what the market gives me. First of all, I'm going to do what first? I'm going to come to the charts. I'm going to make sure everything is straight. I'm going to check off all my boxes, audit my feelings, check news, do my daily bias. If that's what you do in your trading game, whatever it is that you do, you want to do all of those things first. Now you're ready to get on the charts. Then when you get on the charts, you want to make sure what? All of your steps are happening for your strategy, your rules, everything, all of that. You got to check the boxes off on all that, execute all of that, right? And then you place your entry, stop loss, take profit, and either the trade is going to be profitable or not profitable. But once you've done all of that, you just live with the results. If it's not profitable, it's okay. It's not a big deal because you did the process. That's the thing. If you followed your process, then hey, that's just a trade that just went against just some business expenses. But if you don't follow process and you're just trying to go straight to the profits, you're going to have all kind of problems because on top of that, you won't be able to think about it. If you're not process driven, do you think that you could take 10 trades, lose six go against you, 4 profitable, and you still be profitable off 10 trades? You can't do that without process. You got to have process to do that. And you have to have consistency because you have to take the trades, make sure your R&R is straight, all of those things. You have to be consistent. If you're not consistent, guess what? Those 10 trades you take and 6 went against you and 4 went in your favor, you won't be profitable. You won't. You have to follow your rules, and you also have to be consistent with your trades when it comes to your risk reward. You have to. That's the only way that it's going to work. Hey, and you know what? The good thing is, like as Donna said, God knows I've been hard-headed. That's okay. Because I always look at it like this. In order to correct something, right? In order to have a correction with anything, I don't care what it is, personal, just a correction. You could bring me any situation in life where something needs to be corrected, right? In order before correction can happen, or in order for correction to happen, you have to identify one thing, the problem. You got to know there's a problem first. If you don't even recognize that there's a problem or there's an issue, then how would you even make a correction? Right? So speaking to you, Donna, and everyone else as well, you just stated you've been hard-headed. So then think about it. You have 50% of the battle won because you already identified the problem. Now you just have to come up with a solution and execute that solution. So that's a good thing. That's why I always say, let's audit our feelings, how we're feeling, making sure we're checking off our boxes, making sure that we are following our rules, making sure that we are not, how would I say, executing our trades too early, right? We got to make sure we follow our steps. Make sure if we miss our entry, we do not take the trade, we let it go. It's like all these things have to happen before we can get to profits. See something real quick. Trading day. Yeah, but I will leave it right there. Yeah, just leave it right there. You see how your profit target came down, right? I will leave it right there. Maybe that could have been from a trade that you took prior to this one, maybe, but I would leave it there. Yeah, I would leave it there. You see how your profit target, you only had one trade. Trading days was just one. Okay, cool. Don't worry about your consistency. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I'll leave it exactly where it is. I'll leave it exactly where it is. Barack Asul, thank you for becoming a new subscriber. Appreciate you. You are in the right place. But yeah, I'm just checking it out now, Felix. You good? Your profit target is only increased by $251. I'm not sure what that is. But you're right where you need to be because your profit target went back to 1250. So that's perfect. Right? So I would just leave it there. Yeah. Yeah, I know I saw it. I'm looking at it now, Felix. But yeah, I'll leave it right there. Just leave it there. It's cool. It's cool. I'll leave it right there. I wouldn't even mess with it. I'll leave it right there. Yep. That's way better than the first screenshot. Because think about it. The profit target went to 37.92. You just brought your profit target back down to 12.50. So leave it there. I think you're good. Shut it down. Come back the next day. Absolutely, Jerry Jack. Acknowledgement, right? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, going back to what we were talking about, I always stress this every single day. Let's make sure that we are exercising good habits. Let's make sure we are sticking to our rules. And the reason why I say that, because I want us to make sure that we are exercising consistency. The only way we can do that is sticking to our good habits and sticking to our rules and making sure that we're following our disciplines. That is where it is. And hey, being hard-headed or whatever your issue may be, that's okay. This doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Nothing. You just got something that you got a little more work to do. That's all right. We all have some type of psychological work that needs to be done when it comes to trading. Everybody. Everyone has something that they have to work on. Period. No one came into the game and they have no, like, their psychology is just intact, their discipline. That's impossible. Literally. Everyone has something to work on. And we know that just by the way trading is and how what it takes to be a trader, what it takes to be consistently profitable. So I'm going to leave that right there. But this is something that y'all know I preach this every day. Remember, we are process-driven traders. We are not profit-driven traders. Remember, put in your brain. Profits are what? A byproduct of what we do. It's the end result. But it's so many things that have to happen before we get to that part or get to that point. So just keep that in mind. Process over profits. All right. Let's jump back to the charts. What time we got? Let's see here. It is 7:22. All right. Got my cleaning lady coming over here at 8 today. So nevertheless, nothing really popping over here too much on the charts. Let's see here. Market opened here. Swept the London highs. Did exactly what I told y'all, right? And I'm never trying to be right. I'm just going off characteristics. Once again, I told y'all. I said what I was looking, just kind of based off characteristics, I was looking at price to do this, and then back up. Well, actually, I said this and this. That's where I stopped. That's what I saw. Why did I see this? So let me put y'all in my brain so I can help y'all get some understanding of the characteristics as well. Why did I think that? Because I know that because price was already close to the London high, right? Because London in this overnight session, London had the high, right? Not Asia. Okay. So being that a new price was already close to London high, I'm like, you know what? Just kind of looking at everything. Price probably is going to go up, sweep that London high like it did right here, and then came back down. That's pretty much exactly what I saw. Now, the strategies that I trade, I would have took a DS short if that was possible, but no DS short today because that got invalidated. I would have took the 15-minute banger if it was a sell, but I told you I would only take it on demo. I would only take it on demo if it was a buy. I just didn't see that. And I know this ticker. I'm looking for at some point to price to pull back and reclaim all of that bullish price action that we've been having and go down there and close that weak opening gap from 2 Sundays ago. I'm gonna be harping on that till it happens because I know how this pair runs. I know what it does. So other than that, I mean, if y'all don't have any questions for me, we're gonna get up out of here. Nice chop box happening. Let me see here. Let's check that. Sneak Hall, my sister. All right. So 1 minute. Oh, this is a decent chop box right here. Right here. Decent chop box. Right there. Let me see. This right here. That is a decent chop box. Very, very nice chop box right here. This is the only thing though. What would you take? Would you take an entry, a buy, or would you take an entry on a sell? That's the only thing, right? Because honestly, I mean, we don't know if this is a pullback. I mean, we do have break of structure. Actually, we have a change of character too. So could possibly be that, but that's the question. You know what I mean? So, but this is definitely a very, very nice, clean chop box right here. Super clean. One of the cleanest ones that I've seen so far. Good eye, my sister Sneak Hall. But yeah, definitely. That's definitely a nice one. But yeah, y'all, other than that, I think we're gonna get up out of here. Let's see here. Longs. I guess so. I mean, let me look at it this way. If I did take this, I would take a long over a short, only because we did have a break of structure and a change of character. I would take a long. I'm not telling you take the long. I'm not taking this trade. But if I was to take it, longs to me looks more sense just based on what I'm seeing on the charts, right? But price could range. It's kind of really hard to say. And then if I did take it, my target will probably be this previous swing high right here. And then also too, I know I would take this only because I ain't liking volume. It's already 7:30. You know, volume has slowed down. So yeah, I would not take, I don't take trades usually after like around this time. If I haven't gotten an entry already, like I'm done. You in at 3668? Wait, you in at 3668? Oh, you got in down here. Got you. But if you're gonna take a chop box, so let me tell y'all, chop box trade, your entry would be here. This would be your entry. If you took a buy on this, your entry would be there. Your stop loss would be here if you're taking a buy. That's how chop box works. Entry here, you would target this right here. That would be my target. Remember, I told y'all it's a cheap trade. This would be my TP. This would be my entry. And this would be my stop loss. But me personally, I wouldn't have taken this trade. Nah. And if you got in at 668, Felix, you got in way too soon, my guy. And I hope you're not trading, right? 668, yeah. I hope you're not trading. I hope you're on demo, right? Because your account is, unless you're trading another account. I'm only saying that because I know your account is where it need to be, right? Wow, it's 7:30. Where you at? Bye, fam. See y'all tonight. Yep. Great. You talking to me? Well, that's what's up, y'all. We're going to get up out of here. Yeah, it's lackluster at the moment. Ain't nothing going on. It is what it is. No big deal. It's the life of a trader. This is how we rock. Other than that, man, y'all have well, let me say this. I appreciate everybody that jumped on today. Oh, on another account. Got you, Felix. Cool. I was just checking, bro. I want to make sure you ain't, you know what I mean? If I can prevent something from happening, I'm gonna chill. I mean, I'm gonna speak up so you can chill. But yeah, that's what's up. Other than that, man, I appreciate everybody who jumped on. If you made bread today, you should have logged out of your accounts, leave your charts up. But remember, we want to be one and done. Don't forget tip of the day. Don't forget question of the day. And always remember, we are process-driven traders. We are not profit-driven traders. And for those of y'all who took a position to sit on your hands, that was a good position. You know what I mean? Felix, looked like your trade's playing out pretty good. Yeah, I would take profit probably at that swing swing high that I showed you. But yeah. Oh yeah, of course, bro. Yeah. That's me. I ain't trying to pry into your personal stuff, but I'm just trying to, if there's something that I could help, you know what I'm saying? I'm always just going to speak up. And I'm not speaking up like you don't know what you're doing. I know you know what you're doing. I just want to make sure because, hey, we make mistakes. I make mistakes too. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We're human. So that's why we have the community, right? Community helps keeps what? Checks and balances. So absolutely. So I definitely would take profit. I mean, you could take profit now. You done made some bread, right? You done made some bread. Like you done made some cool little bread. I would just err on the side of caution, take a little profits and move on. But other than that, y'all have a great remainder of y'all day. I'll definitely see y'all tonight in the Genius Vault. And for those of y'all who didn't take a trade, as I was stating, and you took a position to sit on your hands, hey, we protected our capital. We live to trade another day, and no stress. This is trading. We don't need to be taking trades every day. So with that stated, shout out to the Edge Funder co-founders, my brothers, Juvier, Scalp God. Without them, we wouldn't be here. And as I stated, y'all have a blessed remainder of the day. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And we are signing off. Yay. And they'll say, go Lakers. I mean Spurs. That's what's up, y'all. All right, y'all. I see y'all tonight in the Genius Vault. Y'all be good. Have a great day.